People don't change unless they want to. You can communicate with them maturely, you can offer them your support and encouragement, but ultimately, change has to come from within. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Yet a lot of us waste so much of our energy trying to get someone to speak and behave in a way that suits us. You want your friend to be more assertive or respectful. You want your partner to be less hurtful or cold. But no matter how much you nag or argue, you can't control them. You can't take responsibility for their growth. This just leaves you drained and hurt, and even causes conflict and tension in relationships because most people don't like being criticized or being told that what they're doing is wrong. The energy you spend trying to change others is energy you're far better off investing in yourself. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly why you can't change someone and a healthier approach. I think when we really want someone to change, we often project unrealistic expectations onto them. And you might not think that being treated with a little more kindness or respect is unrealistic, but those are your values, not theirs. They might agree with you in the moment and apologize to keep the peace, but deep down, they don't believe that they're not treating you well. Or maybe you're the problem in their eyes. And of course, they might even just get angry and defensive and tell you that you're wrong. See, everyone is their own person. Everyone has their own life experiences, values, and beliefs that shapes them into who they are, even if they are your family or someone who's super close to you. And so to wish that they would change into a person who embodies your values is just not realistic. Trying to fix someone who doesn't believe that they are broken in the first place will only lead to pain and resentment on both sides. For someone to actually change, they need to have that desire that can only come from within. You can have many people telling you that you're super emotional, for example. You get angry very quickly, you take things personally, and it leads to drama and conflict, and you push people away. But when they try and tell you, you don't listen to them. You don't take their criticism, and instead you choose to hang out with people who don't criticize you. Except it doesn't last long with them either. So now time goes by, maybe years, maybe decades, and you start to realize that your relationships really have suffered. People you were once close with are gone, or you're just not close with them anymore. But all those times they tried telling you the problem, you didn't listen. You just got defensive and angry. Maybe if you had kept your cool and actually listened, things would be different. You can see how this is just one example of someone coming to a realization that they need to change, despite all those people who told them so in the past. You can argue with someone and try to get through to them again and again for years. You can come up with the most carefully crafted and mature points to deliver to them. But no amount of external feedback or criticism can cause someone to change unless they are first willing to do so themselves. If you don't stop trying to get through to someone over and over again, despite seeing that they're continuing the same habits over and over again, then all you're doing is choosing to drain your own happiness and peace for nothing. Whether you think you're a good person for wanting the best for someone, or whether you simply just want to be treated a little bit better, it is delusion to think that you have any control over someone's growth. Instead of trying to change someone which you now know to be impossible, what you can do is be a positive influence in their life and accept them for who they are. When it comes to any kind of relationship, friend, family member, partner, you get to choose who is good for you. See, everyone has their flaws, including you and me. But you get to decide if the negatives of a relationship outweigh the benefits or not. Accepting someone doesn't mean that you have to stay quiet all the time, not communicate with them, or tolerate any mistreatment. It's healthy to give someone constructive feedback while still being as supportive and empathetic as you can. Obviously, sometimes arguments and hard feelings are inevitable, but there's always healthier ways to communicate. And by the way, if you do find that you're constantly getting dragged into these big arguments and shouting matches, then you should probably ask yourself if this relationship is worth staying in the first place. So what can we do instead of trying to change other people? We can be there for them, we can support them and be kind. We can accept them for who they are, including the way they speak, behave and love, and decide if we want to be close with them. Use your energy to change your own life and improve yourself, instead of wasting it trying to change others. Because not only will that backfire on you, but you'll only be left hurt and drained. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it or found it useful, and if you did, then consider subscribing. I'll see you in my next one.